I caught you red-handed. Red lips on some it ain't mine. I should call it off of where we're standing. Cause girl, you and I don't wanna waste my time. Looking in your eyes, baby, I don't even see you. Running around like you don't even wanna be. I know the story, baby, I wanna confess you. I got one question, what would you do to you? Would you love you, would you leave you out to dry? Would you lie, say that running don't cross your mind? And tell me, baby, would you drive you crazy? What would you do? What would you do to you? Knowing you set the whole damn house on fire. Knowing you wouldn't let you make it out alive. For you blame me, tell me that you hate me. What would you do? What would you do to you? And tell me honestly, if you practice honesty, would you tell the world that you're everything I thought you'd be? Would you take you back? Would you cut you loose? If you were wearing these boots, baby, what would you do to you? Would you love you? Would you leave you out to dry? Would you lie, say that running don't cross your mind? And tell me, baby, would you drive you crazy? What would you do? What would you do to you? Knowing you set the whole damn house on fire. Knowing you wouldn't let you make it out alive. For you blame me, tell me that you hate me. What would you do? What would you do to you? Looking in your eyes, baby, I don't even see you. Running around like you don't even wanna be. I know the story, baby, I wanna confess you. I got one question, what would you do to you? Would you love you, would you leave you out to dry? Would you lie, say that running don't cross your mind? And tell me, baby, would you drive you crazy? What would you do? What would you do to you? Knowing you set the whole damn house on fire. Knowing you wouldn't let you make it out alive. For you blame me, tell me that you hate me. What would you do? What would you do to you?
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels gotta change to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
You wanna try to beat the
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. The veteran Brandon McManus ready to kick this one off. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. To break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, here we go, hey.
First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Adrian Cooper, the rookie, is there on the tackle. Going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Here we go, hey.
Here's Gino. He'll get this complete. That's Anthony Schwartz. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Here we go, here we go. So what's up?
On 2nd down, it's Gino. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. On the ground, it's Walker. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
They'll run it to the right here with Jacobs. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Big Leonard Williams brings him down. This one is caught by Reed. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Once again, it's Walker.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. We'll try and run it with Walker. Give them 14 on that one. First down, Seattle.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down. Gino to throw. That's complete to the rookie out of Miami. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. It's second down. Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Dobbs headed in motion. Love to throw it on first down. That one incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Throwing right, it's taken in, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. To throw is Love. He'll try to run for it.
You've got to keep all your options on the table on third down, and that's exactly what this quarterback did. He's looking to throw it. Nothing there. He pulls it down himself, and he's able to convert for the first down.
On first and 10, here comes Jacobs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Starting to see a back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
Once again, it's Jacobs. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Second and a yard. From the gun, it's Love. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard. Back to throw is Love. That is intercepted. And a big gain out of bounds as time... This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll get this only up to about the 33-yard line. Second down and 8. Throwing is Smith. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Keyshawn Nixon. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, Gino. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. To throw, it's Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Defensively, that's just a missed opportunity, Mike. Anytime you have 2 defenders in the area and neither one of them is able to make a play on the ball, yes, I know that the ball felt incomplete, but, man, you got to get your hands on that ball and take advantage.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Smith. That's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Seahawks. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Love to throw on 1st and 10. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line. A 2nd down throw for Love. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. They'll go for it. Love. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. score! A pick six for the touchdown. Myers now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is taken in at the goal line. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Boye Mafe in on the tackle. They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
Running is Jacobs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10, up at the 42. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Here's Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Here's Jacobs. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. To throw is Love. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now it's McManus for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Packers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This one will be taken in the end zone, no run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 13 next. Hey, clear.
Here's Gino. This one complete to his tight end, Fant. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Smith now. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Gino now on 1st and 10. And this ball batted away and incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Gino to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
13 next.
Gino gonna throw for it. That's taken in, and he will have the Seahawks 1st down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw. Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Now a give to Walker, running right. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On 4th down, the veteran Jason Myers for the Seattle field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks move out in front. The new score, 17-14. Final moments of this first half, kicking with the lead now as this one is in the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. In motion, Reed. Love to throw it on 1st down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. And no return here, but since it did hit in that landing area, per the new rule, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. He'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the gun, it's Love. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Back to throw is Love. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
It seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. I'm throwing the ball to the tight end no matter what the look is, and he's counting on the big body picking up the rest after the catch, and even though he's able to secure the ball, nice job by the defense keeping him short of the sticks.
Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. This one complete right side. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. Now, Gino. Connected with the tight end. That's Van. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
A second down throw for Smith. Going for it all. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
Here we go.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So now, following the penalty, they're only going to need a yard. It is 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They'll go. Smith. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A shotgun run now with Walker. Space to run inside the 20. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Keyshawn Nixon going to bring it out of the end zone. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 44-yard line.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Going up top. That's caught. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. Here's Love to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And a good job to make sure he didn't get loose. Brought down around the 7. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers cut the lead to 3, 24-21. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
On second down, Smith. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second down throw for Love. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Now Love. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. On second down, Love. That's to Reed. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
To throw is Love. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Throwing is Love. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back. McManus on for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Gino. Sending it downfield for Fant. That is brought in. And he's out of bounds, but all the way down at the 30-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. An even 40 yards. Smith to throw on 1st and 10. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing on 2nd down, Smith. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16. They need one right now. 3rd and long.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Gino gonna throw for it. And that's gonna be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And this is going nowhere. He's going backwards to the 4-yard line.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
They'll get about 6 before he's taken down. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Open is Kraft. He's got it. They cannot stop him. That's 13 catches in the game. That one for a 1st down. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Love. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. 2 1st downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. Working across the field, he spots Watson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this. Not only
that is caught. What a throw. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now, Gino. This one complete to his tight end, Fant. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. first down. Here's Gino to throw. There's the big tight end, Fant. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here.
And he will score! Game on! Noah Fant! Touchdown Seahawks! Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a two-point conversion. That's caught! So they get the two-point conversion, and all of a sudden that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the fourth. So they've cut into the lead, now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Keyshawn Nixon going to bring it out of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. Love to throw on 1st and 10. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Here's Love to throw. That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making. And I think it was pretty good defense. Just turned out to be a better throw.
They'll drop to throw. The open man is Reed. He's got it. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. Now Seattle will use the final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. This one is caught by Reed. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And that 1st down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. How to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Jacobs, running left. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Now Love. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now it's McManus for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers tack on one more to their lead.
42. Seahawks 32.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. He's going to air this one out. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
13 Hey, it's a clip. Tuesday.
On 2nd down, it's Gino. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Here we go. Hey, alert.
From the shotgun, Smith. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll go. Smith. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On 1st down, it's Love. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Love. That's Dobbs, open left side. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, Packers.
Little surprising here, Mike. They continue to throw the ball with this type of lead here in the 4th quarter, but with the day they've had, I don't know if I could really blame them. I mean, with the amount of man coverage that they're seeing, right now, the quarterback's just saying, what's my best matchup? Who do I love to gain separation? And just throw him the ball, and for the most part of the game, it's continued to work.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
He'll take a shot for Watson. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. Their perfect season continues here into the month of December. They continue to be the #1 team in all of football. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Seattle.